Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, please click subscribe. If you've been here before, thank you very much for coming back. Today we're going to talk some more about the Mooer Prime P1 because I've been getting a lot of questions about this thing and the same question keeps popping up over and over again. Okay guys, so ever since the Mooer Prime P1 was released and it appeared on my channel, I got tons and tons of questions, particularly going to Facebook, about this thing, saying how good is it better than the GE300, is it the same as the GE300, is it like the Mooer Studio, which is an app that you can get on your phone, or at least you could get, I don't know if it's still going. And my reply to this is yes, you know, it is very good, I do like it, but I do like everything that Mooer has done so far that I've tried. I think they're a really good brand. When the mini preamp pedals came out, the first ones, I really liked all of those, or at least I liked the ones that I tried. The preamp live was like a really innovative and breakthrough piece of kit. That kind of grew into the GE300, which I use and I still have now, and that sounds fantastic, even without all the updates that have come and gone. Times have changed, things have moved on, and Mooer have then brought out this thing here, the Prime P1. And the first question that I'm going to answer is, which Mooer product is this thing the most like? Now, to me, personally, this thing is most like the Mooer Studio that came out, which was a free app which you could download. It has a very similar sound and feel to it, and the amps that are in there are similar as well. The second question, which I get asked all the time, is how close are the real amps in the Mooer Prime P1 to the real thing? And that is a question that we're going to answer in this video today. Please remember that when I do videos for you guys, for the channel, for TikTok, for Instagram, for wherever, I'm not trying to make a decision for you guys. So when you message me saying, should I get the Mooer Prime P1, should I get this pedal, should I get that pedal, should I get that amp, I don't really like to answer the question for you. I'd rather give you some sounds so you can make the choice for yourself and make your own mind up and choose your own gear by using my videos. That's kind of what the channel's all about. Obviously in the channel I keep mentioning down below there is a Thomann partner link, and if you go through that and buy some gear, whether it's gear that's been on the channel or gear that's not been on the channel, it helps support this channel. But really, at the end of the day, I don't care what gear you buy as long as it's the right gear for you. So, going back to what we were talking about, do the amps in the Mooer Prime P1 sound like the real deal? This is a question that I must get like 3-4 times a week, and I don't really know, to be honest. But what I do know is that it sounds great. I don't know whether I even care whether when I get a modeler the amps sound like the real deal. I know they're supposed to do, and that's what sells the modelers or the plugins. To me, if it sounds good and it's a great tone that I like and I get on with, then I don't really care how close to the real thing it is, because a good tone is a good tone. Whether it's coming from a real rectifier or a fake rectifier, you know, a plugin or a modeler, doesn't matter. If the tone is good, then the tone is good. However, because I like to answer questions for you guys, today in this video what we are going to do is we are going to dial in the Mooer Prime P1 5150 exactly the same as a Peavey 6505. We're going to put a boost in front. Obviously the Mooer Prime P1 will have an 808 boost in front, and the Peavey will have a real 808 boost in front. We're going to record them. I'm going to put both the real Peavey and the Mooer Prime P1 Peavey through the same IR. I'm going to play around for you guys using my Charvel Sandeema's Pink Ash behind me there, as you can see, and I'm going to let you guys decide how close the Mooer Prime P1 is to the real amp models inside. This is a really interesting video for me, and although I don't care how close it is because I still think it sounds awesome no matter how close it is, one thing I will say is that the Peavey and the rectifier and the Powerball and the EVH definitely feel similar and have the same flavour of tone. Let me know down there in the comments how close you think the Mooer Prime P1 is to the original 6505. Let's get on with the video, and when I edit the video I'll chop between. Please don't forget, these things are dialed in exactly the same. That might not be in the favour of the Mooer Prime P1, because from what I can remember I actually dial the Peavey different to how I would dial in a real Peavey. Anyway, it's a bit of fun, but it might answer a question for you guys. Let's get on with it. Let's go.